So mobility of Rashi, this is a very, very important part. Okay, so when we say mobility, movement of Rashi, we are talking about how much movement or how change a sign is naturally connected with. Okay, how much change it can bring to the result. So in Jyotish, each Rashi has a built-in movement style. Okay, either it can move quickly, it can stay fixed or steady, or show mixed behavior. Correct. So we all can divide 12 Rashi into three kinds of movement. First is Chara Rashi, movable sign. Okay, so let me share that part. So you can see the different columns, mobility column. Okay, Chara Rashi, movable sign. So in movable signs, you can see Mesha, Aries sign, Karka, Cancer, Tula, Libra, and Makara, Capricorn. Okay, these Rashis are falls under the movable sign, Chara Rashi. So they always want to start something new, okay, or move from one place to another. This is the simple meaning, simple understanding of movable. And this is applicable for all four signs, which falls under the category of Chara Rashi, movable sign. These people feel happy when life is changing or shifting, such as travel, job change, new projects, shifting cities, etc., etc., anything. Okay, so always you have to remember the keyword in your mind. Chara Rashi means movement, travel, action is needed. And these people are restless. So this Rashi brings restlessness. This is the simple understanding of Chara Rashi. What is Sthira Rashi? Sthira means fixed. Okay, so these Rashis are like, this Rashi brings stability. Okay, Sthira means fixed means, basic understanding of fix, stable, routine. And they want to stay where they are. These people usually don't like to change their house, job, lifestyle again and again. So whenever they have to face changes, difficulty starts. They take time to start. But once they start, they stay firm in that work. So you will see in this section, Sthira or the fixed signs are Taurus, Vrishabha Rashi, Simha means Leo, Vrishik means Scorpio, Kumbha means Aquarius. Okay, they are steady, slow to change, grounded. And fixed Rashi also contains two more properties, loyalty and patience. Dvisvabhava means dual sign. Dual sign means it's a mixed nature. They contains both kind of thing, mixed, fixed and movable, both kind of tendencies. So these signs shows both behaviors. Sometimes they are stable, sometimes moving. You can say these are the transition Rashis. People with strong dual signs start slowly, but once they warm up, they can move fast and change direction anytime. Also, sometimes they stop suddenly in the middle. Dual signs are what? Mithun, Gemini Rashi, Kanya, Virgo, Dhanu means Sagittarius sign, Meen Rashi means Pisces sign. So they shows flexibility, changing rhythm, adaptability, all these things. So generally, Dvisvabhava Rashi, dual sign considered good because they are flexible. See, problem with fixed signs are they sometimes they become rigid. So rigidity is the problem. For movable sign, what is the problem? Extreme movement is problem. So every sign have some difficulties. Dual sign also have some problem, but as comparison to movable and fixed, dual sign is still better. So why we require this concept? Mobility movement shows how the result will behave in real life. Okay, will it come quickly or slowly? You can identify with this quality. Will it keep changing or stay the same? Okay, sometimes see there are a lot of applications of this quality, especially in the prashna. Somebody is asking you, okay, my father is suffering with some major health issues right now. Will he able to recover? Now this is a question. So you don't need rocket science for it. Just see the Rashi. We'll study this concept. Okay, so this particular mobility will help you to understand whether that health issue is going to change or not. If it is showing fixed sign, it means situation is not going to change at all. So what you will answer? No, this health issue is not going to recover. It will stay for long. If it is showing movable sign, then you can easily say, yes, situation will improve. This is the first step. When you see the Prashna chart or when you see any birth chart, first you should make your mind correct in which direction you have to do your assessment. So these qualities are going to help you. Okay, so these movement of Rashi will tell you, like, will the native will be restless or grounded. Sometimes people ask, this event is going on. So is this event is just started or it is going to end? How to identify it? Again, this quality will help you. The person with moving Rashi, they will keep changing their role, city, or focus even. They can't focus on any single item. Their focus can be changed. Person with fixed sign or moon is placed in the fixed Rashi. They will have deep attachment and resistance to the change. By default, they have this attachment. Now, in our Vedas, they say in Bhagavad Gita, everywhere, attachment is the seed of our suffering. So Lord Krishna says there is Mahamantra in Bhagavad Gita. If you want to have success in your life, so whatever you do, don't attach to the fruit of the result. If you're attached to the fruits, then you're not going to get moksha or success in that work. So now for the if moon is in fixed Rashi, so for them, understanding if this shloka is very tough for them. They can't what we call they can't invoke the essence of the shloka in their life because leaving the deep attachment and resistance to change is stopping them. A person with dual lagna, if we have dual sign, so they may look peaceful outside, but intentionally preparing for the change. So they have dual nature, correct? That is reflected by the lagna. Are you understanding the basic concept? Now, one more important part, okay, that is not given in major books. Every Rashi have 30-degree range. So let's say if movable sign, Lagna, for example, Lagna is rising, you can identify the degrees. What degree is your for Lagna? If Lagna is movable and degree is in between 0 to 10 degree. See, 0 to 10 degree is the beginning, 10 to 20 degree is middle, 20 to 30 degree is end. So 0 to 10 degree is beginning. What does it mean? Very fast for the movable sign I'm talking about. Okay, movable sign, beginning degrees 0 to 10 degree. It means very fast, high energy and quick decision. Middle degrees 10 to 20 degrees. It means in the beginning, they are not very fast. Okay, they will start slowly, but in the middle, they pick up the speed. But after some time, no, they lose the momentum also. It will not stay for longer period of time. This is the middle degree, 10 to 20 degree. If Lagna is movable but 20 to 30 degrees, what does it mean? Okay, so movement becomes slower. It means this exact property of movable, quality of movable thing you will experience at the end. It means when they start any work, you will not see that energy, correct? That movement energy and all. Okay, but the ending of their work, you will see they are very energetic and they are finishing work quickly. So there is a difference between the movements also within the Chara Rashi, within the movable sign. Earlier degree will show the start now energy. Okay, immediately start now because you have maximum potential at the earlier time. When it is at the big ending degree, so it means whatever work is started, in Muhurta we use it very cleverly. Any work, any work started in the movable sign that also falls under the 20 to 30 degree. It means that work is going to end soon. So in Muhurta also we use this concept.
So, sir, what about the surgery related thing? Sorry, I interrupted you. In case of movable signs, with
Hmm.
the later degree or the initial, because early it may be like a rushy. There might be a rush component in the beginning,
Uh,
as you mentioned.
See,
So, if you
generally surgery in all, I prefer the ending degree, correct? Surgery will end
Mhm.
soon.
Okay.
Okay. Again, it depends on what kind of surgery. If surgery requires a lot of time and all, it's better to choose the beginning degrees. If that is a small degree, small surgery and all, then go for the
Mhm.
ending degree.
Makes sense. And middle
Okay.
part, what about the middle part? Could you please repeat it again for the 10 to 20 degree?
Yeah, so
How
10 to 20 degree, it means they are not going to start with full of energy.
momentum?
No,
Uh-huh.
okay. They will start slowly, but they pick up the energy in the middle.
Okay.
Okay, so it all depends. Like depending on the type of work, we need to
Mm-hmm.
assign the lagna. If that
Makes
is in
sense.
our hand in selecting the lagna. So beginning and ending is important. Middle is not that much important for the movable sign.
Okay.
So let's say seventh house. Okay, some people have seventh house and the degree falls under the 20 to 30 degree. You can say na they can start business. Seventh house is business. Let's say some Chara Rashi is falling there that represent business. You can simply understand that business is not during the initial days of career. That business is going to start maybe after 40-50 years. Are understanding it? So this will give you the rough timeline also when to predict. Let's see the fixed sign. Fixed sign beginning degrees and middle and end. Fixed means what? When it is falls in the beginning degree 0 to 10 degree of fixed sign. So it means they still have some life, correct, possible to restart because it is a beginning degree, correct? We still left with all degrees, okay, middle, and if it is in the middle degree, 10 to 20, so we can say that is the actual degrees for the fixed sign. That shows the settlement, settled, working consistently. So it means for Sthira Rashi, middle degrees are good, and ending degrees are not good for the Sthira Rashi fixed sign. They become totally slow, almost kind of a frozen. So this means person becomes very fixed in thinking or behavior. Changing them becomes difficult. So that's why middle degree is good for the fixed signs. For Chara Rashi, beginning and ending is good, depending on the type of nature and the work. Dual sign, beginning degrees are very slow start, overthinking problem. Middle, they pick the speed, picking up the pace is the middle. And the ending degree for Dvisvabhava Rashi, for dual sign, ending is the fastest part. They work quickly during the ending degrees. Result will come quickly. Dvisvabhava, dual sign falls under the last degrees, 20 to 30. So this is just an idea. Like, yes, depending on the degrees, you can decide the type of movement also under the movable, fixed, and dual. Okay, so let's say Mercury is in 27-degree Gemini sign in the 10th house. Mercury in 27-degree Gemini sign, 10th house. Gemini sign is a dual sign. 27-degree is a end part. So Mercury is working fast. So native will start new projects slowly, but by the age 27 to 30 approximately, 27, 30, 35, career growth will suddenly speed up. How I'm giving this rough age? Because we know, okay, that speed, now that is the Mercury maturity age. We'll discuss this part, okay, why 27-degree and all. So there are two options. This speed up will activate when Mercury activates, as well as it is showing the ending degrees, correct? It means the end part of our life. So during the old age also, this person can do good in work. So both kind of result you will experience with the 27-degree end part of the Gemini sign. So the Guna part, okay, Rajas, Tamas, and Sattva, plus how to use it for prediction. This part we will discuss in the next session.